Hello and welcome to the birthday gift. This is a past life soulmate message for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and South Node. So we're going to basically take a look at potential events that occurred in the past life that are still affecting you now, and any karmic debt that you are currently dealing with, and how your soulmate has come in to assist you to clear those karmic debts, okay? Basically the role they're playing in your life. So let's go ahead and take a look here for Pisces. We have the Four of Wheels, okay? I'm using the Buckland Romani Tarot. So instead of pentacles, it has wheels. Instead of wands, it has staves. And instead of swords, it has knives, okay? So we have the Four of Wheels, which is like the Four of Pentacles. Some of you were very well established. It looks like you were very practical minded. You saved. You built a lot of wealth for yourself through your hard work. So you had everything you needed when it came to your material needs in the past life. You also had a very, very attractive partner. May have been younger than you. A lot of you were in a relationship where the partner that you had, they were basically, I don't want to say using you, but they were with you for what they can get. So I guess you can say that. Your partner was much younger than you. Here we have the Queen of Staves, which is the Queen of Wands here. So many of you married someone. It wasn't for love. It was more for image. And there was an age difference. We have the Ace of Staves here. There could have been the dynamic where one person overpowered the other. Somebody in the connection used to have control over the other person. I'm even feeling like there was physical abuse. A lot of you dealt with physical abuse. Here we have the Seven of Staves. Here with the Ace of Staves. So in this lifetime, you may come off as pretty defensive. You may not trust people who are attractive. You may have a negative your outlook on people who not only are attractive, but those who use that in a way to get things. You have a very strong disdainment towards that. You may also find yourself in a lot of situations where you feel powerless. You may be dealing with someone who is that way. Many of you may be actually attracting the same type of experience in this lifetime. You may either have been in abusive relationships or you may currently be in one. And someone may use their assets to control you. You may have somebody who is the provider, and they use that as a way to control you. This is actually putting you on defense. You may always be on guard. You may feel like people are always out to get you. You may have trust issues, Pisces. It may be hard for you to trust someone. You may always feel like someone has an agenda. And you may attract those type of relationships where someone's intention is to overpower you. Some of you may like to date people with a big age difference. Just know that you are exhibiting same behavior that you did in the past life. There's someone who likes to keep you within arm's reach. They like to control you. They keep things from you. And sometimes they don't even keep it from you. You just don't see it. There's certain things that you're blinded from because of love that you have for someone. The strong attraction that you have for someone keeps you from not being able to see things, not being able to see the control they have over you. Some of you, someone has control over you and you don't see it. You actually think it's like you're at this place where you're okay with the way things are, not seeing that you are being controlled. Yeah, you may be in a marriage. This is a home situation. We have the Ten of Cups here. You may be dealing with somebody who's in a relationship like this. They can't really see the hold that someone else has over them. There is this belief that you have that you need to be in a relationship with someone to be fulfilled. Pisces. Now, keep in mind, roles can be reversed, so I can be picking up on the energy of someone you're dealing with. There's something that you don't see or your person does not see that's keeping them basically in check. They may be very, very overtaken by love. Like, love is blind here. It's causing them to not be able to see things. This is a cycle that they continuously have. They're, some of you have someone, they're dealing with a karmic, or you are. This person has this control over you because you had the control in a past life, or vice versa. You have control over someone because they had a control over you in a past life. You may have been like a vixen, used your beauty to get things. You were able to basically accumulate wealth in that manner. Took advantage of people. Now you're attracting experiences that's balancing that out, where people are taking advantage of you and you don't see it. So your person may come off as a narcissist, or as if they don't care about how you feel, or as if they don't love you. There's love here. It's just you're in the middle of a karmic cycle. So in order to clear this, you're going to have to realize your power. You need to wake up your higher self here. There's a need for you to realize who you are. All right, so I'm going to pull some messages. These are messages. It's the soul to soul healing messages. These are actually my cards. They are things that your person wants to tell you but have not been able to verbalize, or vice versa, things you want to tell them but you haven't been able to say. It's their higher self speaking to you. Okay, so please give me a message for Pisces. We are finally completing this lesson. Okay, so there's the potential in this lifetime to clear this out, to balance this out. Please give me another message for Pisces. Now, it also says our work together is complete. This is your goal. Their goal is to complete this cycle. Then, on the flip side, speaking to another group of you, we will meet again in another lifetime to balance out what happened in this lifetime. So this is letting me know some of you are picking up more karmic debt here. Even though you're completing the lesson, you're picking up other lessons. You're picking up other things that need to be balanced out. It's like you're completing this lesson, but you're picking up something else that needs to be balanced out. So it's like the two of you will meet again. Four of Knives, Four of Swords. You may be in separation from this person. Currently, some of you may have walked away. That shows that you are getting the lesson, that you are completing it. If you were able to walk away and remove yourself from a dynamic like this, you are successfully completing the cycle. You're learning. We have the Emperor. This is somebody who's in control. Some of you had to really remove yourself from someone who had a lot of control over you. This person may have a lot of followers, maybe a business owner, maybe someone who's well established in the community. Many people know this person. feel like there's something major that occurred. Yes, something major happened that caused the two of you to separate here with the Tower. It could have actually caused a lot of pain. People may have been hurt with whatever happened. Let me see what other messages they want to relay. Please give me a message for Pisces. Wow. You are my divine partner. The two of you will continue to meet until you balance everything out, because you're meant to be. So if you don't do it this lifetime, you'll meet again. Something's about to change within the dynamics here. Something needs to change, Pisces. This is you. We have the King of Cups here. All right. So we're dealing with somebody who's very... Basically, this is a family man. So you may be someone, you know, who's devoted to your family. Maybe very passive. Doesn't really speak up or speak out. So some of you may be dealing with a karmic who has that amount of control over you. You're devoted to your family, so you allow certain things to pass. You're very passive. You don't like confrontation. You may be dealing with someone like this who shows up this way with their karmic, which gives their karmic more control over them. All right, we have the High Priestess here. This is a very wise person. A lot of knowledge. A lot of you are starting to understand the lesson. You're starting to get it. Your psychic abilities through this experience are being heightened. You're becoming more wise. This experience is making you more wise. It's going to help you break this hold, close out this contract that you have with whoever this is. It could be a previous relationship, or you could still be in this. Or you may be dealing with someone who's still dealing with a karmic from a previous relationship, or they still may be in it. There's a need for them to see the higher meaning and start speaking up and standing up for themselves, because the person has them fearful of something. There's something they're afraid of, or you are afraid of. Please give me another message for Pisces. Okay, we have 2 cards here. I didn't mean those things I said, but that was the only way to trigger your awakening. All right, you're dealing with someone, they had to trigger an awakening. They may have said some nasty things to you to get the ball rolling, to get the two of you on the path where you are. You're clearing things out. There's certain things they said that got you to realize that you were not going to stay in a relationship with them. That caused a separation, that caused you to start focusing on yourself and taking control of your life and start standing up for yourself. And then it says, let's continue working on ourselves because we're almost there. So the two of you are almost here. Try not to pick up any more. So make sure you are releasing resentment. You're not holding any hatred in your heart for anyone. You know, no matter what was said, you got to understand it was a certain role they were playing. This is about getting control. This is about seeing the role that you're playing and not allowing another to have control over you. So this is getting your power back. Okay, in this lifetime, make sure you're aware of how you're showing up. Okay, some of you may be easily seduced, easily persuaded. Easily convinced, okay? You want to make sure you're not allowing others to have that power over you, Pisces. This is what you or your person is dealing with. They need to start taking back their control. In the past life, they may have been the one who was always in control, and they're balancing things out. Here, with the karmic, maybe with you, but it's when they start standing up for themselves that they're able to release this. Okay, it's time to take control. So I'm going to go ahead and do the extended. We're going to see what energies are currently surrounding this connection and any advice that they have for you with moving forward, okay, with the person you're dealing with. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Pisces. I hope this was helpful. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Two of Cups. You definitely have multiple soulmates you're working with here. Walking away brings you to your person, your divine partner. Some of you are with a past life that there was debt that needed to be paid off. And once that happened, you walk straight into your divine union.